Hey guys, Kyle here, reviewing set 71747, The Keeper's Village. This set released March of 2021, retails for €53, I think, and comes with 5 minifigures. Well, that's it, let's get into the review. So, starting with the first minifigure in this set, we have Island Kai, which this is the cheapest way to get this minifigure, aside from obviously the magazines, because he does come in some of those. But taking a look at it's a pretty good suit. I will say all the Allen suits, in my opinion, are really good. Like, none of them are really that bad. But as you can see, for the hairpiece, it's the bandana and hairpiece combo, which you can also get in the Epic Battle set. It's also got the generic movie face Kai, which I think by now I don't need to show you what it looks like. I think we have a good idea of what it looks like. But if we turn to the back and take off his armor, you can see you've got Kai's newer symbol under there as well with some belt printing, and it's not really shiny. I thought it was. But not too much to say about this minifigure, really great. So let's move on to the next. We have his Cole, which this version of Cole is exclusive to this set. He doesn't come in the other island sets, which, yeah, I guess it's €55 for Cole fake, which at this point they've made them exclusive. Well, made him exclusive to a bunch of sets, so not really surprised. As you can see there, he's just got some shiny printing with his symbol and also the nice scratch marks. I think out of all the island suits, this might be my favorite. So, like, in general, maybe Kai and Jay come out as a close second, but I definitely do like Cole. For his weapon as well, he's also got this weird build, which at first I thought was going to be an axe, but no. It's like this weird machete build. I don't even know what you call this. This probably isn't even a weapon. If it is, let me know in the comments. But it's definitely interesting to say the least. His hairpiece it's actually not new. It's a reprinted version of the movie Cole hairpiece from 2017. This time it's orange instead of brown. I know I do not have the movie Cole with the brown one. I just didn't really buy much of the movie sets. But if we turn him around and take off his armor piece, you can see it's just a symbol at the back with belt printing as well, just like the other suits. Yeah, not too much to say about this. It's really great. Also, forgot to mention, he does just have the generic Cole movie head underneath. Forgot to mention that. But overall, yeah, it's a pretty good figure. So let's move on to the next. So the last ninja suit you get in this set is Jay, which this is the cheapest way to get this version of Jay because both Jay and Kai come in the Catamaran Sea Battle, which that's somewhere between 70 to €80. I'm not too sure on the island prices because at least in the Smiths nearby, they keep constantly putting them on sale, so it's kind of hard to keep track. But if you actually look at his like little, I don't know, weapon build, it's very similar to the one from the, I believe it was the 2018-2019 Hunted J foil pack from the magazine, which I did review. Go check that out. It's on my channel. But if we kind of just move that out of his hand, which he can kind of hold, not all the time, sometimes it is pretty loose connection. As you can see, he's also got shiny belt buckles, which I did not realize. That's pretty cool. But just like the other ones, again, it's just an island suit again. Also, as well, he has a new hairpiece with the bandana, just like all the other ninja, except for Zane and Nia. Yeah, Zane and Nia. Which is a bit weird, considering they could have given Nia her hairpiece from the golden minifigure, but yeah, it's whatever, I guess. But if we take off his armor, which the camera's kind of out of focus, that's weird. But if it will focus, you can kind of see there, he's got a symbol, which is covered up by a belt. Otherwise, just got a belt. Yeah, printing there. Just can't speak today. Overall, pretty good figure. I would say, yeah, definitely, as I said earlier, probably one of my favorites. I think the island suits that come in this set are just the best by far. Just my opinion. Let me know, I guess, in the comments what your favorite island suit is. But yeah, now let's move on to the other minifigures in this set. So I guess doing a 2-in-1 for this because we've already seen the Thunder Keeper in like a bunch of different sets before, so I felt as though if I was just going to review him individually, it would just waste time. So if you haven't seen him already, if you take off the mask, you just got a generic face under. It's not too much. It's a pretty common figure in the Island Wave, and you can also get him in the magazine if you really wanted to. But if we get him out of the way, we have Chief Mamatus, or Mamatus, however the heck you pronounce it. But as you can see, he's got a spear with a purple lightning bolt at the top, which it's just really tall. I did not expect it to be this tall in person. But you can just simply move it without knocking him off the stand. As you can see, that is a brand new mold for his like headpiece, like his crown, which just uses 2 white fangs that connect in like that. which isn't anything too big, but if we remove that, you can see he's got a new face print with golden lightning bolt marks, and he also has a back head, I forgot about that, but it does look pretty cool. I will say, I think he is definitely one of the best, I guess, Islander minifigures, what if you really want to call them, the tribe minifigures. He also has this cape, which is kind of a, like, I don't know what color you kind of describe it. It's like a brownish red, a maroon kind of color. But it's also like the fabric instead of like, the old capes. As you can see there, that's also shiny. Which I thought this was the old capes, but no, it's the newer ones. Which the printing also is also reflective. It's also gold, which I think is really nice. I think this is definitely one of my favorite Ninjago villain. Well, not really villain, because they weren't really villains in the show, but still, definitely one of my favorite, I suppose, non-ninja allies minifigures. Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, that said, let's move on to the build of the set. Now, the interesting thing about this set is that originally I thought it was just one big build, but no. This is technically three builds. Sort of like, you can separate at least the main two. The other one you can't because it connects onto the other one. But I think this looks pretty good. It's like a little beach area, which definitely gives me vibes of like, remember like the pirates themes from like ages ago. This just gives me that vibes. I just don't know. I just really like this part of the set. It's just really good. You see there hidden in the bushes. You have a like the symbol, I guess Wojura or something. But also you might be wondering, what is this? Well, this is kind of like a catapult, I guess. So if you put a minifigure here, and if you just slam, yeah, I missed that. I'm looking through the camera. But if you kind of just slam it like that, they go flying. Also here as well, you can connect the minifigure, which just allows them to dangle. You can also connect it to the tree, but it just looks a bit awkward if you do that. I don't really do that. You also have a trap there with just a normal Lego skeleton skull. So the skulking ones. At the back of the build, there's not really too much to say. You got a little cannon here, which is like the one from the Iron Man mech. And you also have just the normal tree here, which you can kind of move back and forward if you really want to, like if you want to have it like falling or whatever, I guess. And this, I'm not going to shoot this because it does shoot like the flat stud pieces, the purple ones. Yeah, those, it shoots out those. I do not want to lose them because I kind of already lost the spares, so that's not good. But yeah, let's move on to the other build of this set. So the main build of this set is the village, and I said that with air quotes because this isn't really a village, it's more or less just like a cave with a throne at the top. You also do get the totem in the set, which I think definitely is the most creative way of having the amulet on display in these sets. Because at least with the other ones, again, I don't have the Catamaran Sea Battle, hopefully be getting it soon. But they usually don't really have a stand or anything for the amulets, even in the Seabound wave. They don't really have any unless you count the Temple at the Endless Sea, but even then that's just connected to Wojura. But these guys can be removed if you really want to. These guys are also separate builds, but you're gonna have to do some heavy modification if you want to remove it. Like, you can remove them easily, but like they don't look good. You're just gonna have to like change the insides of them and whatnot. Also, yes, their face prints are all stickers, not actually printed pieces, because that would be a bit insane if Lego did it. And yeah, if you put them on here as well, you can also kind of make it look like he's wobbling or whatnot. I think it's pretty good. Forgot to mention earlier as well, I apologize if you hear any background noises. My neighbors are cutting the lawn. It's pretty loud. My bad. We also have the throne here, which... come on, Lego. This is way too basic. In the show, it's a lot bigger. There's also like a little, what's it called? Like cave painting or something behind it. Because this isn't really accurate to the show. I don't remember there being lava on the island. I don't know, again, I haven't watched the island since it came out in like March, so... yeah. But at the back, I'll scratch mention that as a sticker. At the back as well, if you just turn around, you got a little bit of a cave there with a barrel of some sorts with just like water, fish, and carrot in there. Not too much. Yeah, obviously you're not going to display it from the back because if you do, like, why? It's just very ugly. You can also open this up as well to have like, I think it's meant to be a jail cell. I'm going to be honest here. It's not a good jail cell because it just doesn't really make sense. You also have a little staff here with a gem and a shield, which I think looks pretty good. I think the shields are definitely very high quality printing. But also, this is meant, I think it's meant to represent Mujur or something. But you can also open this up like a door. If you really wanted to, you can kind of close it like that, like a dragon. But if you open this up and you press down on this leaf, as you can see there, if I get a better angle, you can just kind of see that it opens up that, which I think is okay. It's just not really, I don't know. It's just a bit awkward because you can just open up like this. I don't really know why you would, but you can also get a better look inside there, which there literally is just a bucket and a bone. Yeah, pretty interesting. But yeah, not too much else to say about this. It's pretty good. Personally, I thought this would be a very bad set, but having it in person, I don't know. I kind of have my mind changed upon it. I still don't think this is like a good looking build by any means, because it's too accurate to the show, and they definitely could have improved on this up here. And also, I don't think this set is worth €55. I'll get into that at the end of the video, but yeah, let's move on to the instructions. When checking the instructions, you just have the box right here, and if you flip it around, you have the win with Lloyd. And if you just keep going through, you have a little ad for all the island sets. Got Lloyd's chopper bike, obviously the Keeper's Village, the Jungle Dragon, and the Catamaran Seabell, which is the only legacy or island set I have to get yet. So who knows? Maybe October, September. I should have reviewed that up, but yeah, I don't know. Not too much to say about this. Pretty basic. Obviously, there's not too many sets in the island because, well, there's only 4 episodes in the show, so not really much you can do with 4 episodes. So let's take a look at the box and final verdict. So taking a look at the box, obviously it's pretty big. I again don't think this is worth €50. I think 40 at most. This is definitely on sale, by the way. If you live in Ireland, at least in Smiths, it was on sale at least yesterday for like €43, which I think that's a good price for the set. I still don't think it's good for the price, just my opinion. At the back, you have a bunch of play features, and obviously you can see the totem separated, which again, you can see what I mean. You kind of have to remove the insides and like just change it up a bit because you have these little Technic pins sticking up, which doesn't look that great. And there again, you just have a bunch of play features, which most of them I did mention. So yeah, that's it with that. Also, yes, all the rattling is the spare parts in the set. I just don't put them in tins. I just have them in the box. Overall, again, as I said earlier, it's an okay set. It's pretty good. It's definitely a very cheap way to get all the suits. Which, I mean, I guess a buying guide for the island, I guess the easiest way to save money is just get the jungle chop, or the jungle bike. Yeah, that bike. The jungle dragon, obviously this set. I guess it's Catamaran Seabell if you, I don't know, really want it, but yeah, not too much else to say about this. It's just pretty good. So all that said, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.